This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. But first, I want to start off by talking with Ben about solar.
Yeah, we talked about solar, I think, going back a year or two now, haven't we?
We have. We keep touching on this. It's an important part of our real estate landscape here, in that a lot of homes have it. A lot of people would like to have it. But you have to evaluate the value. You have to really pencil it out, don't you?
A lot of things have changed in the past couple years. And we were going gangbusters for a while, putting up panels, lease systems, owned systems. Everything was going up solar for a while. And then some things changed, and that put the brakes on it. And now it's coming back to an extent. But what we see with our clients a lot is they're out looking for a house, and they find a house they like, and it has solar panels. So the next question then is, what do we do at that point?
Yeah, are they owned? Are they leased? What's the lease look like? Because honestly, my philosophy on that when I'm talking with people purchasing homes and they have to consider the idea that there's already solar, you have to look at it. First of all, if it's owned, it's pretty simple. You're not going to have much of an electric bill.
Oh, that's a great deal.
Yeah, you're loving that because you're not gonna. But if it's leased, you've got to really dig into that lease and evaluate it and make sure that it's better than just straight out electric, because it's not always better, right?
And a lot of times it isn't. And I can just speak anecdotally to what we've seen with some of our clients lately. But we've run into a couple instances where there's been an existing leased solar system that's been on the house for a while. It's a little bit older lease. And when you break it down, the cost for that system for the electricity is actually higher than what that client would be paying or that owner would be paying to NV Energy at that point.
Yeah, and that's just ridiculous. I mean, how can you have a solar system and pay more than you would to the grid? So that's kind of silly.
We've seen a couple instances where buyers have been able to renegotiate with the company that owns the lease and the leased equipment. And that's no guarantee, because it is attached to that house to some extent. But we have seen some instances where there's been a successful renegotiation.
When you're, listeners, I want you to understand, when you're writing an offer on a house, and talk to your realtor about this, when you're writing that offer on the house, make that offer, and then there is subject to your approval of the lease. Make that part of your offer, because if you don't, you may be kind of stuck with it. So make sure that your agent's doing the right thing by you and writing that offer subject to that lease.
I would love to have an owned solar system on my house. If I had panels on my house that I owned and I didn't have to pay money for electricity, that would be awesome. Not to make anybody mad, I would not sign a lease at this point in time. That's just me and my opinion, what I would do in my house. I wouldn't sign a lease right now. There's some things coming technologically wise with the battery storage.
Right.
Tesla has a product they call a Powerwall.
Right.
These things are coming, and they're coming relatively soon, where you can actually store the power that you generate at your own house for consumption later.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld. Thanks for listening, and remember to tune in every Tuesday at 9 a.m. right here on AM 720 KDWN.